Before we get into anything, because I feel I have to bookend the way that the last episode ended, because I told you guys what I was going to be doing that weekend. And well, I am wearing a shirt. I don't know if you can tell what this is. This is the Scream 30th anniversary Kill Tour shirt. I'm not going to swing around and show you the back, but on the back, it's got all the victims broken down by movie, like all their names. So like Scream 1, Scream 2, yada yada. So it's like the Kill Tour 30th anniversary, where it looks like a fucking concert t-shirt.
Nice.
Like took one look at that. I'm like, I've got to fucking own that. Like I need that in my life. So not going to get into a full-blown review, but I'll give you guys the 50,000 foot, because some people on social media reached out to me and asked me to comment on this because they were fellow Scream fans. Okay, so what did I think of Scream 7? I didn't hate it. I liked it a little bit more than some of the other Scream movies. I've never really seen a bad Scream movie, in my opinion. Like, I've genuinely liked all of them, just for different reasons. I will say some constructive criticism. The killer reveal in this one was fucking dumb. I'm just gonna say it. Like, I figured out who one of them was the second the actor showed up on screen, because I was like, there's no way they're wasting this guy. Because like, there's an actor that shows up in what seems like a throwaway role where he's only going to be in one scene. I'm just like, there's no way. I'm like, there's no way they brought this dude in. Like, he's not a huge name, but he's got a decent resume. And I'm like, nah, this is coming back around. Like, if he's not the killer, then this is going to loop back at the end. Shocker, he's one of the killers. And the motivations for one of the killers I thought was utterly fucking stupid, where I was like, dude, even by Scream standards, this is a fucking stretch. Like, this
yeah, right?
Dumb. Like, some of the killers in Scream have kind of made sense. Like, I mean, I'm not going to call spoilers on part. If you haven't seen Scream 2 at this point, Jesus Christ, it's fucking almost 30 years old. Go watch that goddamn movie. But like, the Scream 2 killers, like, that at least kind of makes sense. I mean, one of them is Billy Loomis's mother. She obviously wants revenge because Sidney killed her son. Okay, sure, that makes sense. Like, she says it in the movie, my motivations are good old-fashioned revenge. And I'm like, that makes sense. So part 3, it's her half-brother, and he's like sick and tired of Sidney getting all the fame because, her mom like ruined his life and shit. A little bit of a stretch, but still kind of makes sense. Like, that's logical motivation. Part 4, sure. Like, it's her niece or cousin or whatever it is. Like, I'm sick of everything being about Sidney. Like, sick of the spotlight. Sure. Like I get that one. Part 5 made a little bit less sense, but it was still like, okay. Like, I didn't hate the reveal. It was more like, didn't see that coming. This one, just stupid. But I'm not going to shit all over it. There was one thing I liked about it. I can't say this is an empirical fact because I don't have like data in front of me, but based upon my somewhat extensive knowledge of the franchise, I would venture to wager that this Scream movie has more Ghostface on screen than any of the other ones combined by a huge margin. He is like relentless in this one. Like, it's normally you get like Ghostface sequence, then you get like 15-20 minutes of nothing. This is like the most that it goes between A and B on that is like 5 minutes. And like, you think it's going to lull and boom, like, we're off to the races again. I'm like, shit, man. Like, he's not wasting any time this time. That being said, the voice of Ghostface, Roger Jackson, the same guy who's been playing the voice, when he makes the phone calls in the movies, he's only in like 2 scenes. Like, there's a couple, but most of it is something else. I'm sure people can figure out what that is. I can't really say what it is without spoiling the ending, and I don't want to spoil it for people, but there's something else that kind of takes the place of a voice changer, I guess. Like, there's still plenty of calls. I'll just use that word loosely.
Yeah.
Let's just say they're using newer technology. I'm sure you guys can figure that out. So, but to conclude, if you're a Scream fan, go see it.